Welcome everyone to another episode of Unscripted Coding. I'm pretty excited about this one because we're looking at Google, and of course they have announcements about their AI models all the time. But in particular, this one stood out to me, and for this episode, because Gemini 1.5 Flash has been drastically reduced in price. They mentioned 85 and 80% reduction in price. That's 1/5 and even more than 1/5 of the original price. Gemini Flash is already their cheapest model. They already had some price drops before. So this brings a multimodal, pretty good model into dirt cheap territory. And today we're going to try a bunch of feasibility tests here, but it brings it to the point where it's just incredibly cheap to run. For context here, if you're looking at Gemini 1.5 Flash, its equivalent from other vendors are GPT-4o Mini. That's the new OpenAI small model. On the Anthropic side, it's like the Haiku model. So it's already significantly cheaper than Gemini 1.5 Pro or GPT-4 or 4o, just that caliber. It's quite a bit cheaper, and of course you have to expect its performance to be a little bit worse. I have really enjoyed using Gemini 1.5 Flash for a variety of reasons, but if you look at the pricing now, this is at the point where it's ridiculous. What is that? 1/10, 1/100th, two 1,000th of a penny per image. And so this enables a lot of different use cases at this point, where before it would be expensive for me personally. Now, of course, if you're running a business, if you're doing research, your budget might be a bit different. But for me, if a personal hobby project starts to cost more than $3 to $5 a month, and that's after thinking through it, it has to give me some value. Whereas at $3 to $5 a month, I'm willing to just pay it, have some fun, see where it goes. Once it gets that, I need something. It has to make my life easier. It has to bring in money. It has to do something. Everyone's a little bit different, but for me, this 2,000th of a penny means that I can just scan through endless images, say on my computer, say on a stream, in a video, in different use cases. So that's the price, but that starts to create questions. What can we do now that we weren't before? Now, in the past, I might have uploaded images of documents. I might have a couple images to describe that I was looking at in particular, but now with this cheaper price, I don't mind, privacy, security aside, I don't mind just throwing all the images on my computer or in my photo albums or whatever, because it's now very, very cheap. Whereas before it was 1/10 of a penny, on Gemini 1.5 Pro, that can start to add up very, very quickly if you're throwing thousands, tens of thousands of images. Okay, so today what I wanted to do is just to check out a few ideas here. And what we have here is the Google AI Studio. This is more on the developer playground side. You'll see that you can effectively put in your instructions, have a chat. We could do our usual hello world and run, and the model will respond to you. Let me zoom into this a bit. Of course, we're running Gemini 1.5 Flash. That's a cheaper model. You have safety settings, so let's just turn them all off for now, because some of the things we're doing might be a tad shady today. Alright. The first, most obvious use case to me is, can we submit CAPTCHA? So I'm gonna upload files, and again, this playground isn't the greatest. I don't really like it, but can you tell me which boxes to click in this CAPTCHA image? Let's see how it does. Top left, let's see, top left, box directly to the right, directly below, top left. Did it flip it around? The box directly below the right box. Can you give me the coordinates? Assuming top left is 0, 0. Yeah, it's odd that I would prefer these over language, but that said, I think they're picking these 4, which doesn't seem right. Let me just open up this image on the side here. This definitely doesn't look right, but at least it recognizes that it kind of recognized the question. I'm just going to search up another CAPTCHA image on the side here and download yet another one. And we're going to upload another one. I am rather surprised, actually. I'm going to run this again and see how it does. Top left, top middle, top right. These seem closer. Alright, I'm just gonna refresh. Grab another one. These dangerous content, these might actually get triggered by what we're doing, but I'm gonna submit yet another one. This time, hopefully the contrast will make it clear. Where are the traffic lights in this CAPTCHA? Please select the right boxes. Fourth row, can you give me the coordinates, given that top left is 0, 0. 3, 3, 3, 3. I don't think that is right. We could be generous and go 0. Nope. These are not correct. So CAPTCHA, probably not great. Let's try another one. Can you solve this for me? Now, we've seen quite a few of these. CAPTCHA 246, that one was way too easy. I am going to refresh, grab another one. Can you solve this for me? Loading. Upload in Drive. Just hit a blank there for a second here. Oh, this first one isn't right, but 6TQ, no, JBC. I'm gonna rerun this. I think we could probably say assume are all numbers or letters. 6TB, no, so it's failing pretty hard on this one. So far, just the super easy CAPTCHAs. That's not great. I have another use case I wanted to test as well. I have to go into upload to drive. Gotta remember to delete all of these afterwards. This is a screenshot of Diablo 4. This is a screenshot of Diablo 4, and I want to know if it can tell me the coordinates of where to click for. Let's just open this up. Tell me the coordinates to click to see my rogue character. Okay, let's say. Can you give me the coordinates for my mouse to click for the rogue character's profile picture? Give me the coordinates and give me the full resolution of the image so I can compare in case you downsize. Okay, so the idea is sometimes these images get downsized. Full resolution is 1920 by 1080. 200 by 36 seems not correct either. How about the health red meter at the bottom? Okay, let's open this up in Paint. So rogue picture should be roughly 80 by 85 by 300, let's say. Let's check out 250 by 30, was it? Oh, actually, it gets pretty close to the corner of it, so that's not horrible. That might actually work. And then the health meter, 830 by 280. 830 by 280. Am I looking at... Oh, wait, no, I'm completely off. So 8 by 280. Oh, it was thinking of this, actually. Reasonable. Okay. I think that might have worked. Health red meter. I can see why it thinks it's this one. Let's refresh. So clearly I'm thinking about how I can apply this to cheat in video games. Not necessarily, but let's try Valorant. Can you give me the coordinates of the person shooting at me? Also give me the full resolution of the image in case it's being what do you call it? Scale. In case the image is being scaled down. Okay. So I'm gonna open this with Paint again. So, when you run into stuff like this, it thinks it's dangerous content. That's fair enough. 538 by 115. Ooh. .538 by 115. 538 by 115. I have no idea what. Okay, let me say, give me the coordinates of the bottom left, bottom right corner of the image. I can't compare. Okay. See, I feel like it's been scaled down. Halfway through, and 1/10 of the way down. Still not right, though. So far, quite disappointing. Can you describe the image? Quite disappointing. I don't think this is ready for full automation. I was thinking, certainly for games, this one just makes it more interesting, but if we took screenshots of people's desktops and asked it, can you click, coordinate, where's the bottom start menu, 1080 by 20. Can you click those? And if we join all of this together, you can imagine a world where I can build an app where I can take a screenshot, ask AI to show me the coordinates of certain things, click it, and then do other things. And so it's a bit disappointing. I honestly thought Gemini 1.5 Flash would do better than this because, generally speaking, it's pretty good at describing what the image is. It's still really good for image to text, so if you're trying to OCR stuff, in my experience it has been pretty good, but I've avoided testing these kind of things because the sheer number of images you have to process would get very expensive very quickly up until recently. As you know, these AI tools will just keep getting better and better over time, so we might revisit this, 6 months down the line and see if the cheapest models have gotten any better in finding coordinates, doing CAPTCHAs. The CAPTCHAs, of course, are designed to trick computers anyway, so that one, less surprising. This one, quite poor, unfortunately. Alright, so, bit disappointing, but this is why we do these feasibility tests. If you found this interesting, like our video and check us out again next week when we do another short project. Thanks for watching. Bye.